Get out of my fucking game. And there goes our whole bar of top spin. Everything I say is based on my own opinions and experience. I'm not speaking for the public, and my feedback should be treated as such. You are watching Nico Evaluates. With 25 years of experience on Mega Man games, 7 years of doing the No Miss Buster Only challenge, and countless Snupster Races, as well as being the QA tester for Mega Man Unlimited, I'm here to tell you my honest opinion on different Mega Man games, so sit tight and learn. Hey, hello people and welcome back to Nico Evaluates Mega Man 3. And after the Dark Robot stages we are presented with Breakman, the slightly Nitro Man looking brother of Proto Man. Well, now I'm just overcomplicating things. It's just a Proto Man that isn't Proto Man and doesn't take damage from any weapon. It is a mystery to me why this part of the game exists. Really, serves no fucking purpose again. He has that motorcycle helmet or mask, and he behaves just like Proto Man, but isn't Proto Man, it's Breakman. And if you try to use any of the weapons, well, they just ding away. And again, he does nothing else differently from your original Proto Man. So this little stage here is just for the story, and you get the cutscene right after. But we don't care for the story. I'm not a fanatic of Mega Man stories, because they all suck in their own way. So we're just gonna ignore that. But nice for Mega Man 3 to add some cutscenes to the game. Very cool. Good looking castle as well. It's over a bit too fast. I'd like to look at the castle a bit more. But if you know how Rush Coil works, here's your free one-up, if you so desire. So what comes to the first Wily stage here? The first one is not bad. Just like in Mega Man 2, the first one is okay. I just don't like what they did with the clouds here. It's extremely cheap looking. It doesn't belong in a Mega Man game. Graphics like that belong in a fucking Bullwinkle and Ratface, or whatever the hell that game was on the NES. Looks like suitable for that game. This screen is a bit strange. Depends how you drop down to it. The screen kinda jags back and forth for some reason. It's not very intuitive and kinda fucks with you if you misposition yourself here. The screen kinda goes back and forth. But again, the game has the courtesy to fill your weapons just after the Breakman fight. These enemies, never really studied them, to be honest. I just kill them as they appear on the screen, probably how most people tackle them. If you are concerned, you could use the magnets. Speaking of the magnets, one of the better weapons in the game. Of course, they train a bit too fast again, they take 2 slivers of your weapon bar. And these walls you break with the Heart Knuckle, as probably expected. It's a good choice for that. But I don't like the Heart Knuckle because it's so slow to fire. Look at this lag. And some people still think it's because of the music. Well, it may be, may not be, but it just seems to me that a lot of obstacles in the room cause the lag, not the fucking music. I mean, look at this before, like, look at this now. And when we take the walls out, and look at the lag now, like, a lot better. So how's that music causing the lag? I just don't know. Maybe if you take out the music, maybe it doesn't lag at all. This kinda sucks, can't get up there with the coil, like you barely can, that just sucks. Don't tease the player like that. You should be using Rush Jet here, which is not apparent if you look at the layout at first. Kinda sucks. I actually kinda like this layout, makes you think. And also makes you try to slide on a platform like this for the first time ever. So you'll get some confidence out of that one, and you're like, oh, you can make slides like that. That's pretty cool. Cool from the game to teach that, and you can hit the choke from here, which is good. You can also use weapons, I guess. I'm not sure how... Oh, that was cool. I really like the Gemini laser, and someone in the comments was like, how the fuck is Gemini laser your favorite weapon? Well, it's the most fun to use. It's not the most powerful, of course not. That's not what I said. I said it's my favorite. I didn't say it's the best weapon. It's just fun to use. I really like that as a weapon. Not a good way to position enemies, because you really have to skip this whole part. Well, you don't have to, but most people will, because look at this. You have to use jet here, or coil. But why would you use coil when you just get hit by this guy, if you don't take him out with magnets or something? So really this whole section is ruined. You just have to use jet and go over everything here. And the pipe down there kind of looks like you can go in there, but you cannot. I always wondered about that. Like, don't design shit like this. Makes me fucking crazy. Looks like a Mario pipe and you can't go there. Infuriating. Let's see if we can get up there with coil. Well, we could lay some shots on him as we jump. But probably the best option then would be the magnets. But why are we overcomplicating things here? Why not just use the jet? It is the most broken thing in the game after all. I do like the graphics in this stage. Very Turtles-esque. It's a fun looking stage in my opinion. Oh god, I hate that last part. Yeah, the last blocks are too close together. It's too easy to hit your head on shit there. It's way too close. Move this platform on the right. One block to the right. That would solve that issue of bunking your fucking head on it. Don't have all of this so close together here. It's just a dumb thing that exists. So you probably want to refill your energy if you are scared about sucking. It's a good thing the game actually gives you weapon energies, unlike Mega Man 2. And I meant to talk about Mega Man 2 and 3 a bit here before we go to the boss. So the deal with Mega Man 3 is that I forgive Mega Man 3's sucky parts because of the reason that this game is much longer than Mega Man 2. It's a game where it's... Well, let me put it this way. It's not built for precise gameplay. It's built for an increasing difficulty curve that will give you a run for your fucking money. And it will slap both of your cheeks as it's doing it. But that's a good experience in the end. Mega Man 3 is a fantastic game. It's just sad that some of the things that I mentioned here are how they are. They're not good. If you prefer to really analyze the game, you're gonna find a lot of flaws. But if you just play the game normally, you use the weaknesses, you play the game like the developers intended you to play the game, you will really enjoy Mega Man 3. And that's the thing that separates Mega Man 2 and 3 from each other. And I think Mega Man 3 is far beyond better than Mega Man 2 because of that. For casual gamers, Mega Man 3 is an excellent title. That is just my opinion, of course. You can have yours. I really like this boss. These little tornadoes will drag you. And a good thing is they're not gonna kill you against the wall. That would suck. Kind of strange when you're like in between there, in between the wall and the little tornado. But it just ends up working okay. So you cannot harm this boss itself. You have to kill the frogs first. And like you saw there, of course you can ride them as well. That's cool. And as you saw there, the shell of the turtle exploded on its own, so you don't even have to think about that. It's a very easy boss, but look at the lag again, horrible. But I really like this boss. It's just over too quickly. I think it's too easy. So as you kill these turtles, they become faster and faster, as demonstrated here, and turtles will sometimes let go of their shell. So that's another thing you have to watch out for. Well, that one didn't even do it at all. Maybe that's random. I'm not sure how that... There we go. I'm not sure how that works. It's pretty cool anyway. And they explode, gotta be careful. I'm not sure what I dinged my... Oh yeah, that's one thing I don't like. You ding your shots against the tornadoes. Why not just make the shot go through, honestly? Or alter the curvature of the shot when you shoot the tornadoes. That would be cool. That would have been cool. I'm not sure the NES is able to do that. It might actually be, because in Monster Party they kinda did that thing with the bat's curvature when you hit stuff. Anyway, it's a cool boss, I really like it. Shadow Blade is useful here. And of course, using shit like Spark Shock, not advisable. Does fucking nothing. Weird start on the next stage. You just drop down here on this very platform. Why are you not dropping down here? For clarity's sake. Why is the teleport spot on this first platform here? You're gonna get a heart attack when you land on it and drop through. And again, these fucking platforms. I hate these things. Not done well. At least I can demonstrate it better here. You step on it and immediately let's go. So if you look at my jump button here, I'm in most cases unable to make the jump. It really is unforgiving. Very unforgiving. And that's why I hate these fucking platforms. And why is there 3? You can make this jump up to the top. If you go left here, you will miss all of those things, but you go back and get them. But here's your prize, a 1-up. And of course you can drop down here to get those items anyway. It's a cute design here, I really like it. Although the platforms are driving me fucking insane. It's like you're being punished for no reason. Like, look at that. Why is it activating? The only thing that's touching that fucking platform is my toe. Why the fuck is it activating? Look at that. The same amount of pixels is touching the platform as I turn. Yet, if I look to the right, it's not activating. If I look to the left, it is. What the hell is that? And that makes it hard to make that. That really sucks, so I have to go up here again and just drop down from the top. Oh my god. Well, that's not good. I really do like watching the Gemini laser go. Very fun weapon. Sad that it takes 2 weapon energies away. Would have really loved to play with it more. It's fun in tight spaces. That's a cool one. They should have had this mechanic on Needle Mass stage. This should have been a teaching element, honestly. That should have been a teaching element on Needle Mass stage. This is too late in the game now for that. Because that's not even a hazard. That's just teaching how to do it. Bees are back, you can scroll them off, or... Oh shit, yeah, the rush coil there. Fucking menus. Well, that would have worked, had the menus worked. Well, your best bet here is just to use the Shadow Blade. But if they group on you like that, well, the needle cannon is okay. But again, you could just be using your Buster, so why even bother switching weapons? Because of the menu. So now that our menu is full, it kind of works. Kinda. Hold on. Right, E-Tank. Left, Gemini, P, Needle. That kind of works now when it's full. But I just don't understand why they... or how they fucked up the menu so bad that it is really the worst menu of any Mega Man game. Easy in Mega Man 3. Oh, there we go. Well, becomes apparent here that you should use the Rush Jet. And you don't have to use Rush Marine in the entire game, because Rush Jet works underwater as well. So there's no sense in using Rush Marine at all in the entire game. A lot of weapon energies. This game is very cool when it comes to giving back weapon energy for you. That's what I really like about it. Because you're not gonna know what weakness the boss is gonna have. Very short stage. What the fuck was that? Over way too soon. I was just getting to the groove of the game and suddenly... Fuck you, stage is done. That's what happens when you add so many dark stages. You will run out of memory on your game. Quite literally, they probably ran out of memory on Mega Man 3. It was so early in development cycle. I bet they only learned in Mega Man 4 how to preserve energy, how to preserve space for all of your stuff. Well. Oh man, I was trying to one-cycle the Yellow Devil. Could not do it. That's a fun thing to showcase, but we failed it. Luckily though, since I can now showcase the Yellow Devil properly. But that is how you one-cycle Yellow Devil if you want. I missed one input. It's very, like, almost frame perfect to get that in, but here's where the problems begin. Yellow Devil, how can you fuck that up? Well, they did. Oh, we're back at the beginning. That's because the stages are so short. They were like, how can we extend the gameplay then? Well, let's make them go back to the beginning when they die to the boss. Okay, so if we just run through this, you can see how short this fucking stage is. There's no excuse, but the dark stages are so good, I'm not even mad. Oh shit. Oh shit. Like, the dark stages are long. Aren't they, like, as long as the original stages as well? So they... I just think they ran out of memory or something. It's a sad thing. But Mega Man 3, still very strong, very strong title. I couldn't even pause the game there. I'd never seen that before. I was pressing start, nothing happened. That's the first time that ever occurred. Oh, god damn it. Wait, hold on, I have to see that again. Come on, B. There we go, so... Okay, never mind. Look at that. Well coded. Cute hitbox on that. That's lovely. I think that even touches us, but that's cool. Yeah, too short of a stage, sadly. But the stage design at least is pretty good. It's not Mega Man 2 quality, so the stage is actually pretty fun. For what it is, I would have hoped for double that length. So, what's the problem then? Well, it is Yellow Devil, that's the problem. It's just garbage. First part, not bad. Your typical Yellow Devil. What could be wrong here, right? There's nothing wrong with this, right? It's good design here. In my books. Oops. That's fine. And then it does the same thing and you're like, okay, that's Yellow Devil from Mega Man 1. That's cool. Yellow Devil with tits this time. But when it starts to do the other pattern, that's when you find out all sorts of problems. So let's check this out. Shoot, 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 that's cool. This one. What the hell hit me, right? Let's check that again. What is hitting us there? If I had to guess, I'd say nothing. Yep, nothing hits us. Yet we somehow take damage. And that's the problem of this boss. The hitbox is the worst we've seen. Really don't understand what's going on. Somehow they fucked up the hitboxes of those bouncing balls. I just don't understand how that's even possible. But it doesn't have any iframes. Well, it's not even a butt, but so you just have to stay close to the right side of those balls here. That's how you make this section. There we go. Because the hitbox on the left side apparently sucks. I'm gonna showcase that on the mini screen, what I mean. And you'll understand how the hitbox works. It's not even that. It's not even that the hitbox is bad. There's something fucky going on. There's something weird. I'm gonna check what's going on and I'm gonna show it on the mini screen because I'm not sure at this moment myself what's going on. Because sometimes it seems to hit us, sometimes doesn't. But that is the problem of Yellow Devil here. Yeah. Yep, the hitbox on the right side, totally fucked up. Very strange. If you're fast enough, masher, you can take a good portion of Yellow Devil's health away. With the Buster. But if you're not, then I'd suggest using weapons. Well, I'd suggest that anyway. We can try to go for the Shadow Blade strategy one more time here. Just for fun. It's really a fun strategy. Once you get that, you have to be a fast masher though. So that's Yellow Devil and its various problems. So the other problem that might exist here is that Yellow Devil is already formed on the right side. even if his body isn't visibly there yet. So you can see us getting hit there. That's because we're jumping into the hitbox of the Yellow Devil. Although he doesn't appear to be there, but in fact he is. That's the other problem here. So even if you see him on just one side, he's actually on both. That's why you get hit on the right side there. Really unfortunate. So if you take a look at that again, dodge these first and then... and you just die because it's already there. Main weakness would be the Heart Knuckle, but it's so slow. And yes, you can see, easy to miss. That I really don't recommend it. Unless you want to take it slow and carefully, of course. Shadow Blade kind of works better, in my opinion. Maybe somebody prefers the Heart Knuckle though. They are okay weaknesses for this guy, I'm not gonna doubt that. I kinda like them myself. Let's see if... I've never tried this on the left side. I can't even do it like this. I bet your ass. Yeah, that's not feasible, but we got him there. Should we go on? These stages are so short. Maybe we should just go for the finale here. Why not? Why cut the episode here? So let's just go beat the game. It's a bit overdue now. Another bad positioning for this enemy. It's sad that this enemy design got fucked 3 times total in the entire game. We saw it 3 times, I guess, and it had a bad positioning 3 times. All 3 times. Oh well, there's the 4th one. Yep, all of the positions for this guy suck. Not good. There's some weapon energy there if you need it. Again, a good decision there. I really love how they're giving you enough weapon energy. They learned their mistake after Mega Man 2, definitely there. But it's another short stage, it's over in a flash. This stage is known for its fast respawning enemies like this, Ninja Gaiden-esque. They just keep on coming if you scroll the screen the wrong way. There's a 1-up if you need it. Not a bad design again, and good thing there's no pits here, that would suck. But the lag again, enormous lag. But we're used to that. And what is that enemy doing there? That just sucks. What is that? What is this screen? This is a bad screen. Come on, you're better than this. And well, there's an okay room to battle this guy, but this one, not so much. You really have to be fast. Or just use hard knuckles. But again, timing those is not easy, but I can showcase that they die in 1 hit. This is my favorite part of the stage. I haven't seen shit like this in Mega Man before. In Castlevania I think there was a part like this, in some of the games at least, and I always hoped I'd see it on Mega Man 3, and here it is. It's a really fun section and not too glitchy or anything. It's okay, it's like Frogger. Pretty much the idea of Frogger anyway. And there's another screen. I think these work well. A bit too easy maybe. But again, let's go check those out. I rarely open them. See what we can find. Menu is just bad. Well, that was worthless. So it's kind of strange when you... if you're on needle and you go left, you go to next, and then if you press right, you go to P. So the menu, I just don't understand. And that's the stage. A horrible stage. There's a few things you can do in this battle. First thing is you equip the top spin, you go up here and kill it. That is because the real Mega Man is always at the top when the fight starts. So this is one way to kill it fast. And then there's, of course, we equip Rush Jet. It's a bit of an unknown thing here. Let's see if it comes down here next. It does. We change our weapon. And we kill him that way. Now you might ask what the fuck happened there. This game has a glitch where if you shoot Rush Jet shots, or coil, I think they both work, and if you pause while the shots are on the screen and you switch your weapon, the shots will actually take... The rush jet shots will actually take the power of that weapon and work that way. So basically, you're shooting out topspin shots. That's pretty cool, even though a bit of a lesser known glitch there, but it's a fun one. Easy to kill shit like that. Look at that. Killed by one topspin bullet. That's a fun glitch. I sometimes like to use that, especially on the last Wily.
That's Gamma.
Shut up. I know what it is. You can also use snakes here. And some people say that you can't tell which Mega Man is the real one. Well, yes you can. This tip I learned from Ultima Mantoid. Let's play a little game. I'm gonna shoot the one that I think is the real Mega Man. So let's see if you can tell what I'm doing here. Top. Bottom. Shots don't come out though. Middle. Bottom? Yep. So as you can see, there's a way to tell which one comes in first. And it is the one that teleports in first. Because the real Mega Man you're supposed to hit teleports in first. He teleports a few frames before the other ones. That's how you can tell. I can slow the footage down in the mini screen so you can see that. So that's one way to tell. I don't like the boss in the sense that it shoots way too fucking fast. That's almost impossible to avoid. And it's using the Mega Buster and it's fucking homing on you. How's that fucking possible? Look at that. Like, no matter where you are positioned in this room, it's just too hard. Way too fast bullets. Well, it's not hard in the sense that the Buster does like, what, fucking 2 damage? Yeah, 2 damage. So, it's not hard to kill this guy before it kills you. But it's hard in the sense that if you wanna be like perfect or just you like avoiding shots, then this is gonna be a nightmare. It's not good. I would have preferred some other style. But it's okay. It's a fun boss to see. Definitely not one of my favorites there. Alright, we are closing in the end of the game here. We can rate our bosses and whatnot. Fill these up. Why not? Why not use the weaknesses? These guys I fucking hate. It's so hard to avoid these guys. Oh my god. Even if you try to avoid the block, you get hit by the shrapnel, so you're just fucked either way. You just have to slide away from the block as it's coming towards you. That's one way to dodge it. But it's not easy. Very hard to figure that out. I don't understand what these enemies are. And again, very short stage. But then again, some of the revisit stages are very short. So that's kinda excusable here. But the stages are just way too short. Look at this room. I don't have any room to battle this guy. And there's another. At least now we have the room we need. Bad location on the first one. Empty screen though, nothing here. I do like the effect. You're going behind the little pipes. That's a cool effect. So this is your typical revisit stage. Let's see what's going on down here. First boss. Needleman. I still think it's one of the better bosses in the game, actually. And just the weakness. If you miss, welcome to die. Pretty much Needleman, fun design. I'm not gonna repeat what I've already said about them. I'd actually give him like an 8.5, it's really fun. Magnet Man, simplistic. An okay starter robot. Suddenly the Spark Shock deals damage again. Spark Shock, one of the worst weapons ever made. It's a good pattern, a bit too simplistic maybe. But then again, you need to have an easy boss on your game, right? But that's the Top Man, so I don't know, Magnet Man like a 5. Gemini Man has some issues. Let's hope it doesn't crash the game here. Soft lock. And it doesn't. Weakness works okay. Gemini Man is like a 3.5. I don't like that design. Hardman, again, carries some problems too, but luckily weakness is very well thought out. The magnets, that's very fun. Hardman. Hardman maybe a 6.5. It's not bad yet. It's not very good either. Maybe call it at 6. Take the 5 out. Top Man, the easy robot master of the game. Way too simple in my opinion, way too simple. But the weakness being hard knuckle kinda makes up for it. Because you have to really time it to make that happen, or you can just fucking mash him to death. Top Man, 3. 3.5. Shadow Man, fuck you. Literally fucking fuck you. Get out of my fucking game. And there goes our whole bar of top spin. Shadow Man, 0 out of 10. It's probably our first 0. Yeah, I just know. It's incredibly fucking dumb. One of the dumbest bosses I've ever fucking seen. It should not exist. Hitbox, please. Sparkman's room. Kind of a dick move. Sparkman, really, I do kinda enjoy the fight itself, so it's like a 7 or something. I do like the fight, just the room sucks. But I can't fault the room. I can't actually, like, blame the room so much that it would affect my rating for Sparkman himself. The Sparkman is fun. Room layout just sucks, so I'll give Sparkman a 7. Snake Man, very fun as well. Very easy once you figure it out, though. A 7 as well. I do like Snake Man to an extent. So not a bad roster, not bad at all. And yet, more weapon energy. That's cool. And you got your own stage for Wily Machine. Kind of a strange decision there. But I do like it in a sense that you can regroup, you can fill up your stuff and whatnot. Uh-oh, that's bad. I should have done this. Things you should never do. Open both things at the same time. We can fill up our stuff here, even if you don't know what's coming up. You get to fill almost everything you have. I really like that health bar for this Wily. Look at this, so blue and cool. Well, what you really want to do here is, and this is what most people do, they use Spark Shock on the first form here, which is probably advisable. And then on the second form, you stay far away and hit it with hard knuckles. That's pretty much what you should be doing here. I do actually kind of like this. I think this is one of the more cool Wily machines. In fact, I do really enjoy this Wily machine here. At first it looks like kind of strange because you're not gonna know when he's gonna go down, but actually if you look at the little pins on both sides, it has a tell when Wily is gonna smash the ground. It's when the pin is completely inside the little notch it's supposed to go in, so if you look at it carefully, you can tell when Wily is gonna crush the ground, and that's when you should be out of its hitbox. But here's what I always do, I use the snakes. Just go under here and smash. And like that, it's down, and so basically I just take a hit from this bullet. Jump up and smash, and look at his health bar. Almost completely down. This is my strategy, you can have yours. I do really enjoy this Wily machine here. I find it very fun. Energy bar is kind of glitching there as you shoot it. But these familiar shots are back, but they're done well, they're not actually flashing that much, although everything else is, so I don't know. I just like this Wily machine, it's pretty fun. Sometimes you're gonna have a hard time dodging the bullets and the gun, but if you know the weakness, that's not gonna even become a problem. I do like this Wily machine, very cool. One of the coolest ones. Even though it's not perfect, it is one of my favorites, what can I tell you? Advisable to take a hit from bullets instead of his body. Still, can't help but fucking love this game, don't know what it is. Mega Man 3 is a good game. Even with its flaws, very enjoyable title. It remains as one of my favorites for sure. that moonwalk. So that was not the real Wily, as it turns out. So we should go and take care of Gamma and end the game. And give it a rating. Alright, look at this. Mega Man 2 didn't give you shit? Well then. Here you go, bastards. Got everything you might want to use here. Well, you got a lot of shit here you can feel. We don't need that. It's cool that it gives you all of those. Kind of weird that, again, the last Wily is on its own stage. That's okay though, if you game over you get to continue from here. Gamma. Never understood what the little block is down here on the ground. That always bothered me there. But, first form, just homing shots at you. So what you wanna do is Shadow Blade. Or, well, I can show you that first. You can keep doing that, or you can rush Chet. This motherfucker. But of course, it's gonna start shooting horizontally. Again, the hitbox. Not good. So it's not gonna do anything when you go down, up. Well, you're up there. But you can do this. Shoot it and Shadow Blade. Bam. That's strange. That is definitely strange. There's really no good spot from here. You just have to jump and shoot. So, most advisable thing would be that. And there's Wily. You just, basically the fight makes you wanna jump on the hand, but why not just use Rush Jet when you have it? Like, why even use the hand, right? And it's gonna keep shooting those bullets without any animation or anything. So, that's hard to read. But, again, you can kill Wily with Rush Jet by changing to top spin bullets, or, well, that's a glitch, or you can fly up here, change to top spin here, and just mash. That's the game. Not the most, not the most difficult end boss. It's not bad, I just don't like this myself, it's a bit too simple. The bigger the foe, the easier it is to kill, usually. Here you got your last bits of story. Mega Man 3 has a lot of flaws. But the flaws don't ruin the game, that's the thing. Maybe a little bit what comes to the missing inputs problem, but apart from that, it's really, I think, a fantastic game for what it is. I'm not even biased. I never owned Mega Man 3 as a kid, I just think it's a fantastic game. I kept borrowing it. As a casual game, it's not bad. Definitely earns a good spot on our standings. You can see the standings now on the left, as Mega Man does his victory lap. I hope you enjoyed. Next up, Mega Man Dr. Wily's Final Revenge or something. I'm not familiar with that game, so that's gonna be interesting. It's another fan game, I think by the same developer who did Atari D-Make, so that's gonna be interesting. Dr. Wily's Final Attack or something, I can recall. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoyed the run-through of Mega Man 3. I'll catch you next time.